meaningful and help you get where you're going. And that's the end of all my slides. Does anybody have any questions? Yes?
How do you zones, districts for schools?
I don't personally do this, but the school board does. And they do the same sort of thing. What they try to do is take population counts from the census, and then they figure out where's a school. They draw around at the number of people who could fit in a school, and they make a school zone. But then what happens is more building takes place, more people move in. So now you're probably overburdened for that school, and they have to go back and just do the whole thing over again with the new schools added in. So they're looking at how far away you are from a school, how they can get people there. Yes?
When you showed us the drawing of the zones for the fire station,
Mm-hmm.
if it's a 5-mile radius around it, why isn't it a perfect circle?
That's a great question. It's a 5-mile drive time. I'm sorry, I should have made that clear. So that's what it would take, how far a fire truck could get in 5 minutes. So that's why it just kind of bumped up against the edges of the road. It wasn't just a 5-mile circle.
One of the, on a sort of, when there's a big gap in there too.
Pardon me?
In this sort of circle, there's a big gap there.
In the fire maps?
Yeah.
Do you want to pull up the fire maps? We can look at it. It's down. Yep. There, I think if you just grab the last one. There you go. Okay. So you're talking about this guy?
Yeah, you can see a little gap in the middle of it.
Okay. These guys, this dark orange, that's people who are covered, no problem. They're within 5 miles. The dark orange around the edges was the people who are going to lose coverage. And then the light pink was the people who are going to gain.
I think he's referring to this right here. Well, okay, so this right here, how it comes all the way out except for this little bubble. Yeah.
Streets. You have to have a street to be able to get in there. So that's how they can get into the streets. It's hard. I'm sorry. It's kind of hard to see on this map. Maybe I can send a better one to you so you can share. But yeah, because this isn't just as the crow flies, it's how the fire truck drives. So that ended up being a gap. Ooh. Looking over documents. Those were great questions. Anything else? Yes.
So have we developed a system for naming streets? Do you have to put in an application, or do you just get to name, like, say you have a neighborhood, you name your neighborhood street whatever you want and put an application, or how does that work?
My favorite question, because I always like to pretend I'm making my own neighborhood, and it's called Sparkleberry Palace. So in Sparkleberry Palace, I want to name my roads. I have to go to the county. I have to put in my proposed road names. The county is going to check it to make sure, number one, that there's not another road named Unicorn Court. And if there's not another Unicorn Court, I can have it. So generally, we'd like to make sure no road names are duplicated. We want to make sure it's not something that's really hard to spell, pronounce, or could easily be misspelled or confused. You want to make sure the names are straightforward, and also that they're appropriate. You wouldn't want to name something slangy or inappropriate names. And generally what developers do is they have, like I said, they'll get a theme going. So, Sparkleberry Palace and Unicorn Court and Princess Way, you'll see that throughout a subdivision. Okay. Anyone? Anyone? In the back again.
Is there any new developments or plans that you want to let us know about the county? Like give us an inside track or anything?
Wow.
Anything that you can.
Oh, libraries. The libraries are trying to write a grant so they can build more libraries. I found that personally very exciting. We've been working on population data with them, so get more people to libraries in an easier drive time.
And our library, especially our new one we got over there on the west side, kind of pretty fancy.
Of the Post Road one?
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that posh? I like that.
Very nice. So if y'all haven't been over there, go check out your local library.
That's right.
All right. Are there any other questions anyone?
Yes, sir.
The way that you said that.
Hey guys, ladies and gentlemen, quiet.
China-based, it's like.
Addressing on the
Yeah.
on the compass and the
mapping
directions.
Also based on culture too. Culture.
Sure, absolutely. The way you draw a map is going to be an expression of your culture and what you're trying to convey. Right? Because the maps from different places are going to look differently. Ooh, not in front of it. Okay.
All right, anybody else? All right, well, why don't we give Ms. Black a big round of applause?
But seriously, guys.